Hello, Coolers. Welcome back to Viva Basta and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest transfer news. We start with Neymar Jr. as Xavi and Laporta are set to meet soon to discuss the Neymar deal. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Secondly, talking about Ansu Fati as Barca offered 50 million euros for Ansu Fati by a Premier League club, according to Gerard Romero. We are also going to be discussing on that. So, guys, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. As the possibility of Neymar returning to FC Barcelona continues to gain traction, a new report from David Bernabeu Riveta of Sport has provided an update on the situation. Two key figures at Barca, club president Joan Laporta and our manager Xavi Hernandez, are set to meet in the next few days to discuss the possibility of re-signing the Brazilian international this summer. Neymar is understood to be keen on a return to Catalonia, having grown unhappy at PSG, but his wages represent a huge hurdle for the Blaugrana, who are going through troubled times financially. As such, it was suggested that Neymar returning to Barcelona was extremely unlikely, but it appears that the Catalans might have found a workaround for the situation. Indeed, as reported earlier today, super agent Pini Zahavi is working on a complex deal involving Neymar, Barcelona, and Saudi Arabia. So the idea is for Saudi Arabian club to sign the Brazilian from PSG and then loan him out to Barca on a season-long loan deal with his wages being shared. It would be the only viable way for Barca to accommodate Neymar's signing and could be explored further despite the roadblocks. As was reported earlier this week, Barcelona president Joan Laporta is very much in favor of bringing Neymar back, but manager Xavi Hernandez is not entirely sold on the idea. The Barcelona coach is of the opinion that bringing in a controversial figure like Neymar into the side could disrupt the harmony within the dressing room, and as such, convincing Xavi otherwise will hold the key to whether his former teammate Neymar can come back to the club this summer. And Laporta plans on doing just that during the meeting that will take place between the two, as the president believes that Neymar's return would not only be good for the club on the pitch, but also financially. Whether that is enough to get Xavi on board, and if Neymar will agree to an operation that involves him signing for a Saudi Arabian club remains to be seen. Of course, it remains to be seen because now, like this, they are looking for all the scenarios possible to see how they can accommodate Neymar. So, this report now claims that Xavi and President Joan Laporta are set to meet in the coming days. Of course, no specific day have been set, but I think in the next few days they will meet to discuss on transfers and most especially the Neymar case, which have been making quite a lot of rumors and headlines in recent days. Of course, majority of the Barca fans have stood with the opinion that Neymar should return. Neymar should return to the Camp Nou. Neymar is a great player. Neymar is still the player that he has always been. Just the fact that injuries have been hindering him to play much consistently. His stats at PSG are so wonderful, talking about his goal, assists, and everything like that, and he still remains a great player. Let's forget about the sentiments that Xavi has against him. They're talking about harmony because Xavi's own problem, according to this report, is the player's presence is always controversial sometimes, and he will not bring that family, that harmony within the young stars, within the dressing room, as Barca are currently going through a period of transition. So Neymar coming in might just disrupt that. I don't totally believe so, I don't totally believe that is the case. Neymar coming, you know, he's a player who knows Barcelona in and out. He has been there And Xavi being his former teammate, I don't think Neymar will be coming to misbehave. He knows that the team is full of young stars and Neymar needs to be a role model to majority of those players. And why would Xavi think to an extent that Neymar coming will disrupt the harmony of the dressing room? I still don't get it. And I'm happy for the fact that President Joan Laporta is of the opinion that Neymar should return to FC Barcelona. So I think it will be a very crucial meeting between the two parties, that is between Xavi and between Neymar, of course, because they have a lot to settle out on. Because I definitely want Neymar to return if Barca can have that chance to bring him back. And let's not forget, even if Xavi agrees to the Neymar return, now the next big thing is to ask ourselves, how do Barca get to get this deal done? Like, the money is not really there, right? We know Neymar is an expensive player, not just for the transfer fees that they might ask about 50 to 60 million, but most especially for the wages. Pini Zahavi, the player's agent, is reportedly thinking about a scenario where a Saudi Arabian club can buy Neymar, then Barca just come and loan him for one season so that the two clubs can share his heavy salary. That would be another aspect. That would be another thing that Barca will be contemplating on. But let's see how it goes in the coming days. Then on to the next story of discussion. Ansu Fati's situation at Barcelona has taken a complete turn. The young star was heavily linked with an exit at the beginning of the transfer window as the Catalans aim to make big sales in the market. As the weeks passed, reports stated that Xavi Hernandez would in fact count on the player. His promising displays in pre-season coupled with his high ceiling rendered him untransferable. But now, according to reports from Gerard Romero, there is a Premier League side that does not play in the UEFA Champions League that offers 50 million euros for Fati's signature. With Ousmane Dembele set to depart, was said to have decided to put his faith in the 20-year-old. After all, the youngster has been in good touch and shown flashes of his former brilliant self in recent games. Setting the young prospect at this point in time could end up being a decision that Barca will regret for a long time. Yet, they are against the wall. The Blaugrana are in dire need of an economic injection to register the squad, and Fatih promises a good return of 50 million. Moreover, it would be open also the door for Neymar's arrival, according to several media outlets. The offer from the Premier League is just the latest of many proposals that the young star has received in recent days. PSG are maintaining close eyes on the Spanish international and see him to be a good investment in the long run, with manager Luis Enrique trusting the La Masia gem. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.